What's going on, guys? It's Papirio, coach of the Forest Green Snovers, and welcome to week 5 of the PBE against the Rhode Island Reshirams. Okay, so week 5, we're here currently on a 3-win streak and aiming for the 4th win streak, of course. But I gotta do this team builder quickly because the match should be, well, we basically scheduled it for over 5 minutes, so I gotta do this quickly. It won't be that big of a deal, I assume, but I don't want my opponent to wait that long. So I want to go over over his team. You can see it on the side. But what I will go over is my own team. So what we have here is, of course, the first set is actually real. I was planning on a way different set with blunder policy horn drill, because blunder policy raises your speed by 2 stages if you miss an attack, but horn drill is banned, Oko class, so that plan doesn't work. And because of that, I had to look for another way to boost my speed, because Scarf also worked, but I didn't like Scarf as much, so I just went with Rapid Spin with enough speed to outspeed his Aerodactyl. I think with +1 speed and Assault Vest to take some hits better, like Flamethrower from Togekiss or from Hydreigon, stuff like that, or maybe a Surf from Heliolisk. Then I don't have Blunder Policy, actually, but I do have Blunder Policy Kyurem Black, and I love this set. Freeze Dry Earth Power Blizzard Root. Blizzard has 70 accuracy, as you can see here, and that makes it so it can activate the Blunder Policy quite frequently. So I can get some speed boosts in and then decimate opponents. I have Freeze Dry on here for the Mega Swampert of the opponent. So that's great, and Earth Flower for stuff like Heliolisk and for the AG Slash. And then we have the other ones, a bit less crazy sets. Really basic set here with Volt Switch, Giga Drain, Bug Buzz, and Sticky Webs. Sticky Webs are great in this matchup, so I don't have to rely on other speed boosting attacks. So I don't have to click Rapid Spin with Extra Rail, or I don't have to hope for Blizzard Miss with my Kyurem Black. And then Volt Switch to get some momentum, Giga Rain mostly for the Mega Swampert, and Bug Buzz mainly for stuff like Crocodile and the Hydreigon. Then we have Arcanine, actually a physical set this time, with Intimidate, which is great against stuff like Hexorus or Crocodile or Chestnut or Aegislash potentially. Then we have Player Rough, Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, and Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed is great for some cleanup kills, potentially against something like a Scarf Crocodile that is kind of low, so I can go into my Arcanine and kill it with Extreme Speed. Player Rough is are mostly for the Hydreigon. Flare Blitz is just insanely strong, and can mainly deal with stuff like Chestnut and Aegislash, maybe heal this with Dry Skin. And there is Wild Charge, and that is mainly for the Talonflame, because I thought of removing it, because basically super effective Wild Charge is the same power as neutral Flare Blitz, and both have recoil, and this has a chance to burn. So the thing is, Flare Blitz is resisted by the Talonflame, so that's why I went with Wild Charge anyway. Because otherwise, I don't know what I would place with it. Maybe agility or teleport or something, but I didn't think it was as useful. And then just Extreme Speed and Expert Belt, because we will be doing quite some super effective damage, and Expert Belt is great for that, to have some boost without many drawbacks. Then there is Gastrodon with Stockpile, Recover, Leftovers, Ice Beam, and Earthquake. The thing with this Gastrodon is Stockpile is just amazing, although the only drawback is you can use it a maximum of 3 times, but still, +3 defense, +3 special defense is great. I also considered Acid Armor, because it raises your defense by 2 stages, but I thought, okay, the opponent has some special attackers, like Heliolisk, Togekiss, and Hydreigon potentially, so boosting his special defense as well is great, and Ice Beam and Earthquake is all the moves that I need here. Earthquake says it's illegal, but that's something weird with sports. I don't know what is going on there. And then finally the Ferrothorn again, with basically the same set. This time, this time no armor defense body press, but Stealth Rocks and Power Whip, because Power Whip mainly for the Crocodile. And stealth rocks are great against Talonflame. Togekiss is getting some chip damage on those, potentially breaking sashes or revealing heavy duty boots, so I don't have to be worried about any other items. So I think that's it for the team builder. So let's get right into the battle. Okay, so here we are. It took a bit longer than expected, but here we are with the battle. Okay, so Clefairy is really interesting. No Hydreigon. Okay, so let me pause the screen for a second because I'll have to post the live link. So I'll do that, and then okay, so it's posted in that server, but not the only server I want to post it here. Okay, so let's go back, and then we should be ready. So what do I learn from this? So no Chestnut, no heat. Well, there is Heliolisk and no Togekiss. So apart from Heliolisk, Gastrodon walls his team. Although Clefairy might be a problem. So I think I'm going to lead. Well, do we want to lead with Ferrothorn? Let me just lead with Gastrodon. So let's. Okay, so he leads with Crocodile. I'm totally fine with that. So now it's his decision. What do we want to go into? And I'll adjust this in a sec because it is a bit weird. Okay, why does this? Okay, this is not optimal, but okay. So the question is, do I want to predict a switch? That will probably happen. Do I want to go for stockpile, or do I want to go for an Ice Beam? Let's just. I think he'll go into Clefairy, but I don't know what I can really do for that. So well, I could go into Ferrothorn. It's a pretty safe play, but let's just go for an Ice Beam. Make a pretty easy play. So, okay, he goes for Stealth Rocks, so that's good for us. And we have for extra with Rapid Spin in that case, so we can take care of the Stealth Rocks if he stays in, and we can kill him. But I don't think he'll stay in. I definitely think he'll switch here. So I could actually switch into my Extra, but that's a pretty risky move, because if he goes for an Earthquake, that will not be good for Extra. So I'll just stay in, see what will happen. And okay, so he does go for an Earthquake. That crit is really unfortunate. I don't like that crit at all, but it's alright. Okay, so he goes into Clefairy. That was really expected. So I'd say let's just go into, well, what I don't know what Clefairy does. Let's just go into Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn walls it and can paralyze it, and then from them we'll see what happens. So he goes for High Screen. I'm fine with that. We have some special attackers, but we also have some Pokemon that totally wall him. So let's go for Thunder Wave. So he might switch into Heliolisk, but I don't think he'll do that because Body Press is a real threat here. And what will we go into otherwise? Well, okay, so we paralyze Aegislash. That is really big, to be honest. And now let's just let's see what we want to do. We could go for a Leech Seed here, and I think that's just what I'm going to do. So he might well, do I want to do this? I'm not sure what the best switching is here, because those rocks are kind of annoying for my Arcanine. So let's just have a look. So my Arcanine against an H-Slash. Let's just go to a random H-Slash here. Swords Dance with Close Combat at -1 attack. That would do not much. So I think that's a pretty safe play. And what do we need? We don't really need Arcanine for anything else than this and this Aegislash. So let's just go for the pretty safe switch in. And he goes for, okay, he's paralyzed. And now we can go for a Flare Blitz. We could also, well, in this case, a teleport would have been cool. So if he switches, I can then switch into something that counters it. But I'm fine with this. So let's just see what will happen. He goes for King Shield, which is kind of annoying because this will lower my attack, of course. But it's only one stage, so we'll just go for another Flare Blitz and see how much it does. We could also we could switch into my okay. So he switches. That's okay. Oh, the burn is massive. Oh wow. Okay, I'm kind of sorry for that because it is. Wow. Okay. Yep. Okay. So let's just go into the safe play. Okay, that is really unfortunate. Oof. I'm sorry for that, but okay. That basically guarantees the win, I think. Because what can you do at this point? Because well, so Swampert is burned. Aegislash is paralyzed. Heliolisc is basically the only thing that can do something to my Reshirams. Well, I think we have this in the bag, and I'm going to play for a 6-0 because I would like a 6-0. So of course he Mega Evolves, he Ice Punches. So what did he predict in that case? Interesting. Let's go for Stealth Rogue, start to mess up the Aerodactyl if he wants to switch in, and we'll see what he'll do. Maybe he has Fire Punch. Does he get Fire Punch? He might, because he did 10 with a critical hit, so Fire Punch would do like okay, great. So we will take that, then we'll go for a lead sheet that will go through a potential King Shield if he goes for that, and then we can get some recovery in, and then I don't know, maybe I don't think we want to go for Power Whip here. We could go into Extra Drill. The thing is that it's kind of scary. Well, I could make the same play, go into Arcanine, bait the King Shield, and then go to Extra Drill. Those are some risky moves, but I like playing risky, so we'll have to wait to his decision. Yeah. Okay. Hey. Hello there. Hello. And he's paralyzed. That's unfortunate for him, but hey, I'm basically out-hexing him currently. So that's what do you want to do right now? We could go for Power Whip, but it won't do much damage. We could okay. Let's go to Gastrodon, get up some stockpiles. How does that sound? How does that sound? Ooh, okay. We start with Recover. So he does have Night Flash, which has does it have a high critical hit ratio? I'm not sure about it. So he goes for King Shield. Oof. Gastrodon sweep incoming. Hell yeah. So let's click stockpile. Okay, I'm getting excited. Yep. Okay, reflect on Aegislash. So let's go for another stockpile. Stockpile Gastrodon. Okay, so thing is, he might have Toxic, but well, did he have? He didn't reveal an item. And let's look up Clefairy. Nee, not Clefable, Clefairy. And let's go to this side, look up Gastrodon. And here he is, and okay, so it doesn't do much. Let's just go for Nice Beam. Okay, he has Light Screen, so that does nothing. Okay, yep. This Clefairy wrecks me. This is annoying. I was just saying, maybe he goes for Toxic, maybe he doesn't. We'll have to look what he does. Okay, so he goes into Heliolisc, and that is a big misplay, I think, because we are at +2 special defense. Let's have a look at Heliolisc. Heliolisc offensive with Grass Knot, that does almost no damage. So let's take this opportunity to go for another stockpile, because I do not see what he can do at this point. Because even a Solar Beam won't take me out, because they will have to charge, and we can stall some turns of Reflect and Light Screen. So this Clefairy will be annoying to go against, but maybe with some lucky crits, we never know. And maybe with an Ice Beam Freeze, we can do some stuff with it. Okay, yes, Grass Knot does almost no damage. We stockpile. He will go for another one. We recover and we Earthquake. That's how it goes here. So now we go for a recover. Yep, no crit. Please, because if we get a crit here, that would be devastating. But we can go for another Earthquake here. Grass Knot, we take it. And Earthquake will take him out. Okay, so Healerless is gone. The only thing that we need to worry about is Clefairy, but I don't think it has Toxic, because it would have revealed it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, yep. So now we go for Ice Beam. That's almost no damage. And Earthquake, he probably reflects here. So let's go. Well, no, let's go for Earthquake. Let's just see what he does. Because, well, this will probably be really stally, because he might have Wish or something like that. So this is interesting. This is looking like 6. So yes, it is. Please tell me you brought Toxic. Well, we'll see. So okay. It all depends on this Clefairy set, because I can beat Aegislash, I can 1v1 Swampert all day, every day, especially with burn of 34%, 43. Okay, he goes into Swampert, so he's basically sacking it. Interesting. What to do here? I think I just want to recover here, because the thing is, he will die to burn eventually. I don't know what he can do to mess me up here. So Hammer Arm, yep. So Q is very interesting. No, I'm using well, I didn't mention it in the prep, but I'm using Earthquake over Earth Power, because Healisk has way worse defenses, physical defense, than special defense, and the attacks that you can see here really close. So he's basically giving me the kills right here, which I really like. So Gastrodon is getting like, I don't know, but did it kill the crocodile? It might have. Yes, it did. Well, am I really getting a 6-0 with Gastrodon? Is Gastrodon getting all the kills here? Agility, interesting. No Dragon Dance. Oh wow, he's tanky. He's really tanky. If you use Roost, that could be interesting. But if you're Roosts, then I go for Earthquake the next turn. Yeah. Okay. So he goes for Double Edge. Rockhead. Okay, but we kill. So now Aegislash and Clefairy is left. Let's have a look at this. So okay. Who will come in? The thing is, I don't know what Clefairy does in this case, because it might have Toxic Wish or stuff, but okay, Aegislash comes in, we go for an Earthquake, and we probably kill him. Yes, we do. Even in defense form, we kill him. And then Clefairy comes in, and now he probably goes for Light Screen. So let's go. Okay, who goes for Break? Okay. Interesting team, but Gastron sweeps his team 6-0. This was so crazy. There were some cool sets that I wanted to use. I only used 3 of my 6 Pokemon total. Okay. GG. This was crazy. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Amazing Gastrodon sweep. Gastrodon is really amazing. I love this battle. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did playing this game. So, I'll see you next time, and of course, stay alive.